What's up, guys? This is Caitlin Peace. I'll be your host today for Inhaler in Studio, presented by Joseph Toyota. I have Katie Tupin here with me today. Her and the band just arrived into Cincinnati. So they are here tonight to perform at Motor Pub in beloved OTR neighborhood on Main Street. Are you guys excited?
Yeah.
So have you been to Cincinnati before?
Yeah. Well, I haven't been here since I think 2015.
Okay.
I played with my old band. My old band's Houndmouth, and we played at the Madison Theater.
Yeah.
But we played Southgate
House. Yep.
And I played Motor Pub with them a long time ago too.
Great.
So, but I haven't been here in forever.
Well, great.
So
We're
I'm
really excited to have you back.
Yeah.
What song are you going to do for us today?
There's a song called Real Love.
Great.
Nobody can see what you see, the way you see me. Nobody can do what you do. There's no one like you. All the little wrongs in this day, no, we can change. Nobody can do what you do. There's no one like you. Hey baby, let's work this out. I got a little money, let's go down south. I wanna see the world beside you now. Days run cold without you around. Nobody can get through to me. I let myself sing ever since the day you've been gone. I'm no good on my own, even with all that's been done. You're all I could want. Nobody can do what you do. There's no one like you. Hey baby, let's work this out. I got a little money, let's go down south. I wanna see the world beside you now. Days run cold without you around. I know you're hurting, I know you do. I'm hurting here without you. And I try my best to hold on to. Real love ain't an easy thing to do. Hey baby, let's work this out. I got a little money, let's go down south. I wanna see the world beside you now. Days run cold without you around. Hey baby, let's work this out. I got a little money, let's go down south. I wanna see the world beside you now. Days run cold without you around.
So Magnetic Moves was released on June 14th of this year. This was you wanted to do this your way, right?
Yeah.
I was reading some of your previous interviews and you were talking about how when you were creating with other people, it just didn't always quite feel like you.
Totally.
Can you elaborate on what it felt like to have this final product and it be Katie?
Yeah, I mean, the journey of trying to make it was long. You know, it was like 3 years of writing and trying different songs with different people, and it never turning out right. And then various managers or whoever telling me that I needed to do it with this person or needed to do it like this, and then it was always just kind of got these watered down songs. And so I had so many songs that I just will never release, but you know, it's part of the process. So when it came time to make it, and I was just decided I'm just going to produce it. I know what I want them to sound like. I know who I want to play on it, and like I'm just going to do it.
Yeah.
It's so rewarding, and it's like, you know,
it sounds like me. It sounds
Right.
like no one else, you know?
Mhm,
And I think that as an artist, like that's what you're selling anyways, you
Yeah,
know,
absolutely.
is your identity. And I think that's why like a lot of pop music and a lot of different music sounds so similar because it's really not necessarily the artist's identity. It's a lot of producers, and a lot of different cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, you know, I'm interested in making stuff that sounds different or sounds like me, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm interested in other artists that do that too, you know?
Yeah, of course. And that's that finding the confidence in your own voice kind of thing, right? That's a great feeling.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to hear that for you.
Thank you.
So you moved out to LA.
Mm-hmm.
How long ago?
2.5 years ago.
Okay, so it's been a while. And like we said, we are from the same hometown of Louisville, Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Since you had already toured a lot in your life, did it feel like a major culture shock going to LA, or what was the difference between quiet Louisville out to busy LA?
I wouldn't say it was like a culture shock at that point. Like I was such a Midwestern or where I was like, I hate LA, you know, like in the beginning. And then every time I'd go out there, I'd be like, have a little more fun, and then like a little more fun. And then at the end of all of the Hound Mouth stuff and touring, I had more friends in LA than I had kind of anywhere. So it just seemed like a really natural transition.
Yeah, felt right.
But like, there's definitely things about LA that are still like not comfortable.
Sure.
Like for instance, I went when I first moved there, I went to Walgreens. And I had to like go in a parking garage and like get a parking ticket. And then there was like so many people in there, and it was so overwhelming. And like this was like my first week living there. I was like, I can't do this. I can't do it.
No.
So there's just
this is not how Walgreens is supposed to be.
I know. And then I come back here, like I just lost my driver's license on tour, and so I got a new license.
You lost it.
I
the
lost
physical
it.
card.
I lost
You
the
didn't lose
physical
it.
card.
I did the same thing, and I told somebody that they're like, "What'd you do? DUI?" I was like, "No, I physically
No, I just
lost
like
the
can't
card."
find it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I came back and got a new license here, and it was like it took 5 minutes, and I was like, this
That's
would have taken
amazing.
5 hours in LA.
Sure.
So
yeah.
there's definitely things about LA that are
Yeah, I get
a
that. I love
culture
the
shock.
I love a small town feel that's in a big city. That's kind of hard to find.
yeah.
I think
LA's
you get that in Louisville and here though.
definitely. LA's like 20 tiny cities
Okay.
on top of each other.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the traffic.
Yeah, it's insane.
So Moroccan Ballroom, that was somewhat unplanned from what I read. Is that
Yeah.
true?
So Moroccan Ballroom was the first thing I put out, and it was a 5-song EP. And when I first moved to LA, I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't have a band anymore. I don't have people to play with. And so I kind of found this little group of guys that were down to help me kind of hash out these songs. And we would do all these rehearsals, and we had rehearsals like a couple times a week, but with no show like planned, just like they were just helping me kind of
Right,
like hash them out. And I got a handful of songs, and I was like, these are sounding good. Maybe I should like do a video and release something on YouTube and kind of
Yeah.
step my toes back into doing music.
Yeah.
And at the end of the session, we did it in this big ballroom at the Village Recording Studio. It's this really kind of iconic room, and it sounds kind of muddy, but like it's all live, and it sounded just super cool and real. It sounded like real music to me.
It does, absolutely.
And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to release these like as an EP. You know, I think as a collection of songs, they all work together and they have a sound. And so I did.
Yeah, I think that's great. Sometimes that live, raw, no filtered thing is just right.
Yeah, there's been part of me that's like, maybe I should go back and like re-record like Shake Baby or Danger that's on that. But
They're
why?
kind of meant to be- I feel like they're meant to be the way they are. They're so
exactly.
it's perfect.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, do you have anything coming up other than your show tonight at Motor that you'd like to let us know about?
Well, if you have a ton of fun tonight, you can also come to Louisville.
Oh, okay.
I'm playing in Louisville tomorrow.
Oh,
and
nice.
yeah, and then I'm kind of taking a little break and writing and doing a bunch more stuff this winter and then that's kind of all that's on the docket. So this is kind of winding down my year. So it should be a lot of fun. It's been so much fun. I've been touring with this guy named Grayson Foster, and his stuff is like, it's so good. I feel like I've like discovered someone. You know what I mean? And so, you know what I mean?
Yes.
I feel like every night I'm like, I'm managing you. And every day I like kind of, I manage him. I was like, I want in on this deal.
That's
and it's
great.
really kind of cool how we're touring because him and I are both sharing the same backing band.
Okay.
And so they'll play his set and then we play my
that's
set and
nice.
we're all touring together. And so we've really like got this cool chemistry, I think, as a group. So the show tonight's going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome. So these last few years have been a changing point for you, a growing point, what would you say you learned? What would be the one thing that you would say that you learned from going solo, going grassroots, building it from the ground, making it you? What did you learn?
Oh man.
If you could put it into a
So
sentence or
much.
two. I know you had to have.
You just make it up as you go.
That's what I do.
Exactly. That's what
In
everyone
pretty
is.
much
That's
everything.
the secret.
We're
Everyone
all
is doing
faking
that.
it, so no one knows.
Everyone's doing it though.
Yeah,
If anybody
exactly.
tells you that they have it figured out and they know what
They're
they're
lying.
doing, they're totally lying.
Totally lying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being here. It was so nice to meet you. Song sounded amazing. Everybody check out Katie Tupin on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, Google. You know the drill. Thank you again for being here, guys, and break a leg tonight.
All right. Thank you. I'm going to see you there.
Yes, of course.
Okay, good.
And we'd also like to thank Toyota, our sponsor today, Joseph Toyota. You can head over to josephtoyota.com and check them out. Thanks, guys.